Can somebody please tell this woman to stop talking?
If I can just speak to what people are feeling. We cannot despair. We cannot despair. You know, the nature of a democracy is such that I think there's a duality. On the one hand, there's an incredible strength when our democracy is intact. An incredible strength in what it does to protect the freedoms and rights of its people. Oh, there's great strength in that. And it is very fragile. It is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it. And so that's the moment we're in. And I say do not despair, because in a democracy, as long as we can keep it in our democracy, the people, every individual has the power to make a decision about what this will be. And so let's not feel powerless.
Have they dumbed us down so much in the last 10 years that people really watch that and think she should be president? Honestly, are we that dumbed down? I really try to refrain from calling people stupid or idiots. I think it's mean, but it's getting so hard. You know, there's a couple neighbors up the street that are flying their Harris Waltz banners, and I just think to myself of the times that I've seen Kamala talking and giving speeches where she's saying absolutely nothing at all, and thinking those people watched that and thought to themselves, yes. And to me, like I said, I don't try to be mean, but to me, that makes you just as dumb. If that's all you're wanting to hear, then wow. If that's all it takes for you to vote for someone, wow. You know, it reminds me of the Bible saying, beware of false teachers in the end days, because they're just going to want to, scratch itchy ears. And people got itchy ears if Kamala, all she has to do is speak a total word salad that means nothing and says nothing, and people are like, yep, that's my president. Give me a break, man. Don't even get me started on the amount of times that she repeats the same exact things without even making it a little bit different, like this.
The nature of a democracy is such that I think there's a duality. On the one hand, there's an incredible strength when our democracy is intact. An incredible strength in what it does to protect the freedoms and rights of its people. Oh, there's great strength in that. And it is very fragile. It is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it.
No, I think that there's a duality to the nature of democracy. When it's intact, oh, it's so strong. So strong in its nature. And it is very fragile. There's a duality to the nature of democracy. On the one hand, incredible strength when it is intact, incredibly strong, and incredibly fragile.
The nature of democracy, there's a duality to it. On the one hand, it's very strong. When a democracy is intact, it is also very fragile.
You know, I strayed away from politics as far as I could for a very long time because I was making a lot of music. I didn't want, to get involved in any of that. I just wanted people to hear my music and play my music and not have some weird divisiveness going on. And I just don't care anymore because first off, I'm not really making music anymore. And secondly, that doesn't matter to me anymore. But the person running this country who is going to put policies and things into place that eventually is going to affect my daughter, that matters to me. And the funny part is, sure, Trump is running under the Republican label, but he's not really even that Republican. 10 years ago, Trump would be considered very center, if not slightly liberal. I never would have thought that Donald Trump would be leading the party that is uniting all sorts of people. I see tons of people leaving the Democrat Party and going to the Republican Party. I don't really see any Republicans leaving the Republican Party and going to the Democrat Party. Not saying that doesn't exist, but the ratio is wild.
And it is because of my love for our country, and specifically because of the leadership that President Trump has brought to transform the Republican Party and bring it back to the party of the people and the party of peace, that I'm proud to stand here with you today, President Trump, and announce that I'm joining the Republican Party. I'm joining the party of the people, the party of equality, the party that was founded to fight against and end slavery in this country. It is the party of common sense and the party that is led by a president who has the courage and strength to fight for peace. So, as we stand here today, we have 14 days until the most historic election of our lives. And my message to my fellow Americans, regardless of your political affiliation, now is the time for us to stand together to save our country. There is nothing less than that that's on the line. A vote for President Trump is a vote for a big open tent party that welcomes people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. A vote for President Trump is a vote to express our deep love for our country and our appreciation for our God-given rights and freedoms enshrined in the Constitution. A vote for President Trump is a vote for secure borders and safe communities, and a vote for President Trump is a vote for peace here in America and around the world. I'm looking forward to casting my vote for President Trump because you are our best and only hope in this election to lead our country toward a future where every one of us can live in a truly free, peaceful, and prosperous nation.
You cannot deny that Donald Trump is unifying the party. It's a big umbrella that is just welcoming anyone with common sense that just wants the best for America. It's not radically right. It is not radically far right like the media and Kamala Harris and Barack Obama and them want you to believe. This is not a threat. This has become the party for the people.
Give a big welcome to Robert Kennedy Jr.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's just a Republican label, but it's not Republican at all. It's just patriotism. And if being a patriot and loving your country makes you a racist and a bigot and a threat to democracy, then sign me up. I love my country. I want America to be America, not some weird communist, fascist country that just, allows whatever reality to exist because people are like, oh, I feel a certain way. I don't want that. I want the America that I grew up in. I grew up with all sorts of friends and we're around all sorts of people and none of this weird divisive crap existed at all. We're all just people living in the same country. If you don't like it, get out. The Republican Party has become the uniparty. It really has. And if you hate Trump so much that you don't pay attention to any of that, then you got a closed mind. Open up your mind. Go watch his rallies and speeches. And not just him, watch Tucker Carlson, Vivek Ramaswamy, Charlie Kirk, Elon Musk, JD Vance. Watch these people.
I can't believe I'm here. Oh yeah. I have never in my life spoken at a political rally. I've covered a million of them for over 30 years, and I've never spoken at one, never thought I would. And I'm so thrilled. I'm honored to be here. I really am. And I am. It's totally without shame and entirely with gratitude I'm standing here. And I can't believe I just spoke after Bobby Kennedy. It's so cool.
And look at the people that are showing up to these places. From all walks of life that are just wanting the best for America. But people like Kamala Harris have went so freaking far off the map to the left that it seems like Donald Trump is far right. And people watch so much freaking media and disgusting news constantly that they get brainwashed with this crap. Donald Trump is a racist. He's a threat to democracy. Wow, he's going to destroy America. Oh, when Donald Trump gets in office, he's not going to leave. He's Hitler. Did people forget that he was already in office and went in and came out and didn't do anything like Hitler did? That's how dumbed down we are. That's why I have a hard time not calling people stupid. And I really shouldn't. Lord, forgive me. I really shouldn't. I need to pray for these people. But God talks about people being handed over to a reprobate mind. Debased minds. Your ears are itching? Just get someone to scratch it. That's good enough. Debased. Not thinking. Your critical thinking skills, zilch. Wake up. Wake up. Christ is king. We need good leaders. Kamala Harris is nasty and corrupt. Wake up.